in this car. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, my name is Sheila Williams. I work for the organization called WINSA here for Benny, Georgia. Currently, I'm a supply technician. And let's talk about current events. What's going on in the world today? We've got the situation going on in Haiti with the earthquake. We got so many people dying, so many people without homes, so many children, orphans. And on the opposite side, we got another current event that is war. It's been going on for a couple of years, but it's something current. In both of the scenarios, we got different emotions going on. We got especially sadness, we got anger, and we got fear. Let's talk about a little bit about war. I was a soldier. I was in the army for 8 years. I deployed to Iraq from 2004 through 2005, and I was there for 365 days. And out of the 365 days, I was in fear every single day. I was in fear. I felt anger, sadness, so many emotions going through my head, and that was just me. But I'm pretty sure that some of the soldiers, they were canalizing different type of emotions differently. Some people, they might show their fear or threat by aggression. Maybe some of the soldiers were just keeping it to themselves. But like I said, it's a lot of emotions going through different scenarios. Even going back to the United States, spending all that time there in Iraq and coming back, you're still gonna feel threat. You're still gonna feel fear. You're still gonna feel all these emotions. And I'm pretty sure both of you here working at Benny, Georgia, that you can relate with me in this subject that we're talking about. I'm pretty sure you're retiree, you're prior service, you know exactly what I'm going through, because some point of time in your career, you deploy. Maybe you went to Afghanistan, maybe you went to Iraq, but the feelings and the emotions are still the same. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. That was said by President Roosevelt in 1933. That's a quote. While I was doing my research, it stick with me. Because it's the truth. Fear, you cannot touch fear, you cannot see fear, but you feel it. Because fear is an emotion. Fear is a mechanism that the system uses when you feel threat. And like I said, you cannot see it, you cannot feel it, you cannot touch it, but it's there. And everybody expresses different ways. My first source, when I got my information from, is from the article from 2002, Facing Fear, from the Recycle magazine. My second source, from which I found my information, it was from the Anguro Diaries from 1993. Today we're going to talk about two different points. My first point, how war affects different soldiers involving fear. My second point that we're going to talk about is fear in schools, how it affects parents, how it affects children, how it affects everybody, including the teachers. Fear is a mechanism when the identity feel threat, it shows through everybody. That's what we show. You feel threat, you show fear. Let's talk about war. When you go at war, you feel fear. You feel fear going to the shower hall. You feel fear going to the bathroom. You feel fear just being there, and it's normal. Some people show it, some people don't. But doesn't mean that it's there. I can tell that I don't feel fear. I don't show it, but doesn't mean that it's not there. Let's talk about on the contract. We got a school. Sending my kids to school. Sometimes I feel fear because I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know how they're going to pass their day. I don't know if they're going to make it through the day. With everything going on with the schools, we got bullies, we got child abuse, we got so many things in the school system that it causes fear. In conclusion, talking about fear, it doesn't matter where you at, it doesn't matter what you do, it's always going to be there. Doesn't mean if you don't show it, it's not there. Feeling is a feeling, it's an emotion. You cannot touch it, but it's always there. Anybody have any questions?
Yes, I do.
You want to go first?
What kind of help did you get when you really felt overwhelmed by the fear when you came back from Iraq?
Okay, what kind of help? When you come from Iraq, you go to a deep process system, if you want to call it like that. You get psychological help. They go with you to a psychologist. They're going to evaluate you. And they're going to ask you a lot of questions for you to actually show emotions or show situations. But usually you get psychological help, or you just deal with it the way you want to deal with it. Any other questions?
Yeah, how did you deal with your fear while you were in Iraq?
Well, that's a hard question because I didn't deal with it. I was just put it away, put it in the backside. But I usually, when I go to the shower or when I go to the gym, I would just go with my Bible and pray. Just, God, please don't take me today. Take me back to my family. But that's usually how I deal with it. Is there any other questions?
Did you confide in friends?
Yes, I did. Better than a psychology. Any other questions? Okay, well, this concludes my speech. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.